It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Wednesday evening, Halloween night, October 31st. It's going to be cold tonight. Got a freeze warning for the counties up in the Tennessee Valley. We'll check. First off, I got to remind you, Storm Alert Extreme coming up. That's on November 10th at the BJCC. We train once a year. That's our big spotter training. This year, a special segment on dual polarization radar use interpretation from Kevin Laws of the National Weather Service in Birmingham. It's going to be a great session. Hope to see you there. If you've been before, you need to come back. You need to come every year for retraining, and if you've never been, just show up. No cost, no need to register, and after we're over, you get to go to the car show absolutely free, which goes on at the same site. Now, Skycam shots. There's the Trussville Skycam. Nice afternoon, some high clouds around. There's the Demopolis Skycam. Few mid-level clouds down in central Alabama today. And you can see those clouds also from the Skycam in Selma overlooking the Alabama River. Temperatures a bit warmer today as expected. Most spots are in the 60s around here. Birmingham at 64. And we note some pretty cold air over the Northwest Territories of Canada and Alaska. Just something to watch. We all know at some point that air will move, but in the short term, we warm up. There's a watch warning map. We've got a lot of freeze warnings up for North Georgia and much of Tennessee, Kentucky, and within the last few minutes, right before this graphic was made, right after the graphic was made, the Weather Service in Huntsville put their counties under a freeze warning. That's the Tennessee Valley counties and Cullman County. And even down here in Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Anniston, Gadsden, we will probably see temperatures in the mid-30s with a good chance of frost everywhere as the growing season of 2012 rapidly winds down. Oh, yeah, our system's still hanging around. Big trough over the east. What's left of Sandy is still spinning away. It's been cloudy and cold and unsettled up there for days. They'll be glad to get rid of this thing. And again, it's a blocking pattern, so when the pattern's blocked, it's like a traffic jam. You don't see a lot of rapid change here. There's a rain for the next 5 days, valid through Monday morning of next week, and this is suggesting rain amounts of about 1/10 to a quarter inch here. And actually, the GFS coming in a little more aggressive with rain on Sunday, as you'll see. Let's take a look. This is the 12Z GFS, valid at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon at 500 millibars. Got the trough in the east again. Down below that should be a sunny day. And like today, the high should be in the middle 60s, almost a clone of today. We'll start the morning cold with lows well down in the 30s. Friday, we start to warm up. How about mid-70s? The GFS is showing 74. And on Saturday, as we start the weekend, that should be the warmest day of the next 7 days. Upper 70s are possible. Now, the GFS is showing 80. That's probably too warm, but clearly that will be a fairly warm day for November. But Sunday, ooh, look at the trough about to approach. And again, this run a little more aggressive with the moisture returns. So Sunday will be a day with a pretty decent chance of showers. Don't think it rains all day. And again, the rain probably not all that heavy, but clearly there is a chance of rain on Sunday. And then Monday, a new trough carves out over the east. And down below that, the rain is gone. This run is faster, so this is suggesting a good chance of showers Sunday night, early Monday morning. And then the rain's out of here by really, 6, 7, 8 o'clock Monday morning. And we turn cooler Monday. We might be in the 50s all day with a good north wind. And there's Tuesday, a sunny and cool day. Probably high close to 60. And Wednesday will be cool and dry. Let's go out there 4 more days, 11-11. Interesting look here. We've seen some consistency in this idea of a big trough in the west and a big snowstorm maybe for the Rockies and a severe weather outbreak maybe for the southern plains. That'll be interesting to watch. And we got a strong southerly flow here, so no cold air with that. And then later on the 16th, the flow flattens out a little bit, pretty strong westerly flow aloft, and that looks cool and maybe showery out there at mid-month if this is right. But no evidence for now of any severe weather here for the next 15 days. And keep in mind, this is the fall tornado season that kicks off tomorrow. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. Next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you can, watch us on ABC 3340 at 4, 5, 6, and 10 on the live stream or the television side. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.
Does your weatherman have a face for radio? ABC 3340's James Spann may be hair challenged, but he sure is entertaining, especially when he teams up with everyone's favorite radio duo, Rick and Bubba. From the radio airwaves to the small screen, it's the Rick and Bubba TV show 5 days a week. Watch Rick and Bubba along with ABC 3340 Chief Meteorologist James Spann, Monday through Friday from 6 to 10 a.m. on the Nashville Network, provided by ABC 3340.